Developments in Jammu and Kashmir, August to October 1947. With the independence of the dominions, the British paramountcy over the princely state came to an end. The ruler of the state were advised to join one of the two dominions by executing an instrument of accession. Maharaja Hari Singh of Jammu and Kashmir, along with his Prime Minister Ramchandra, decided not to accede to either dominion. The reasons cited were that the Muslim majority population of the state would not be comfortable with joining India, and that the Hindu and the Sikh minorities would become vulnerable if the state joined Pakistan. In 1947, the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir had a wide range of ethnic and religious communities. The Kashmir province consists of Kashmir Valley and Muzaffarabad district had a majority Muslim population over 90%. The Jammu province, consisting of 5 districts, had a roughly equal division of Hindus and Muslim in the eastern district Udhampur, Jammu and Riyasi, and Muslim majority in the western district Mirpur and Poonch. The mountainous Ladakh district in the east had a significant Buddhist presence with a Muslim majority in Baltistan. The Gilgit Agency in the north was overwhelming Muslim and was directly governed by the British under the agreement with the Maharaja. Shortly before the transfer of power, the British returned the Gilgit Agency to the Maharaja, who appointed a Dogra governor for the district and a British commander for the local forces. The predominant political movement in Kashmir Valley, the National Conference led by Sheikh Abdullah, believed in secular politics. It was allied with the Indian National Congress and was believed to favor joining India. On the other hand, the Muslim of the Jammu province supported Muslim Conference, which was allied to All India Muslim League and favored joining Pakistan. The Hindus of the Jammu province favored an outright merge with India. In the midst of the all diverging views, the Maharaja's decision to remain independent was apparently a judicious one. Now we will move towards Operation Gulmarg plan. According to Indian military sources, the Pakistani army prepared a plan called Operation Gulmarg and put it into action as early as August 20, a few days after Pakistani's independence. The plan was accidentally revealed to an Indian officer, Major O.S. Kalkat, serving with the Banu Brigade. According to the plan, 20 Lashkar, each consisting of 1,000 Pashtun tribesmen, were to be recruited from among various Pashtun tribes and armed at the brigade headquarters at Banu and Naushera by the first week of September. They were expected to reach the launching point of Abbottabad on October 18 and cross into Jammu and Kashmir on 22 October. 10 Lashkars were expected to attack the Kashmir Valley through Muzaffarabad, and another 10 Lashkars were expected to join the rebels in Poonch and Rawalkot with a view to advance to Jammu. Detailed arrangements for the military leadership and armaments were described in the plan. The regimental records show that by the first week of August, the Prince Albert Victor's own cavalry regiment was briefed about the invasion plan. Sher Khan, the director of military intelligence, was in charge of briefing along with Akbar Khan and Khanzada. The cavalry regiment was tasked with procuring arms and ammunition for freedom fighters and establishing 3 wings of the insurgent forces. The south wing, commanded by General Kiani, a central wing based at Rawalpindi, and a north wing based at Abbottabad. By October 1st, the cavalry regiment completed the task of arming the insurgent forces. Throughout the war, there was no shortage of small arms and ammunition or explosives at any time. The regiment was also told to be on stand for induction into fighting at an appropriate time. Scholars have noted considerably movement of Pashtun tribes during September-October. By September 13, armed Pashtun drifted into Lahore and Rawalpindi. The Deputy Commissioner of Dera, Ismail Khan, noted a scheme to send tribesmen from Malakand to Sialkot in lorries provided by the Pakistani government. Scholar Robin James Murray states that there is little doubt that Pashtun were involved in the border raids along the Punjab border from the Indus to Ravi. Pakistani sources denied the existence of any plan called Operation Gulmarg. However, Shuja Nawaz, Pakistani author, does list out 22 Pashtun tribes involved in the invasion of Kashmir on 22 October. Now we have rebellion in Poonch. Sometime in August 1947, the first sign of trouble broke out in Poonch, about which diverging views have been received. Poonch was originally an integral Jagir governed by the alternative family line of Maharaja Hari Singh. The taxation is said to have been heavy. The Muslims of Poonch had a long campaign for the principality to be absorbed into Punjab province of British India. In 1938, a notable disturbance occurred for religious reasons, but a settlement was reached. During the Second World War, over 60,000 men from Poonch and Mirpur district enrolled in the British Indian Army. After the war, they were discharged with arms, which is said to have alarmed the Maharaja. In June, the people of Poonch launched a no-tax campaign. In July, the Maharaja ordered that all the soldiers in the region to be disarmed. The absence of employment prospects, coupled with the high taxation, drove the Poonchis to rebellion. This gathered head of steam. State scholar Srinath Raghavan was utilized by the local Muslim conference led by Sardar Muhammad Ibrahim Khan to further their campaign for accession to Pakistan. According to the state government sources, the rebellion militias gathered in Nowshera, Islamabad area, attacking the state troops and their supply trucks. A battalion of state troops was dispatched which cleared the roads and dispersed the militias. By September, order was re-established. The Muslim conference sources on the other hand narrated that hundreds of people were killed in Bagh during flag hosting around 15th of August and that the Maharaja unleashed a reign of terror on 24th of August. Local Muslim also told Richard Simmons, a British Quaker social worker, that the army fired on crowds and burned houses and villages indiscriminately. According to Assistant British High Commissioner in Pakistan H.S. Stephenson, the Poonch affair was greatly exaggerated.